coaching staff, I think he and his staff have done a very good job of keeping things fresh, keeping things upbeat, keeping things going, keeping things in a prepared state. Not only looking on fundamentals, working on this for Centralia, working on this for Mattoon next week, and working on little things that you add to your arsenal on offense and defense as the season goes on. I think they've done a very good job to kind of keep the focus, because it's a very long time when you get into January, where you play January 3rd and you come back and you play, January 6th, and then you don't play again until January 16th. That's a lot of practice time in the month of January to have that going on.
Well, a lot of practice time indeed. They have had quite a bit of that. We need to take another break on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Don't forget, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take a break and come back. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Fact: there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? Do you feel they are willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, then call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They will always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your healthcare needs. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Every other incident, it seems as if someone says, "You'll never believe what happened." Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. I assure you, Landers Collision Centers has seen and fixed it all. Whether your toddler got behind the wheel and backed into the trash cans, a kid at school thought it would be funny to take off in your son's truck and sideswipe a brick wall, or even if your ex took a major league whack at your truck windows, we can make it go away, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle and offering free premium detailing for the life of your vehicle. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle, or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
Changnon Gymnasium for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Centralia Orphans tonight, 94.1 FM, WMIXSports.com. Has your streaming video tonight. So glad to be here with you with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. Avery Barton babysitting me back at the Mount Vernon studio here tonight, as it is a huge South 7 Conference matchup, not the only game going on at conference play. Althoff travels to Marion, Cahokia travels to Carbondale, and of course the Orphans are right here. So North travels south tonight in South 7 play before many of us will not have another game before the midwinter tournament's coming up. Mount Vernon, Marion, and Centralia all heading, of course, to Salem, where the Rams will open up with Mattoon on Thursday, but the Orphans will have Lovejoy on Wednesday. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams match up coming out of this game, and both teams are going to be better for it.
Both teams will be better. Both teams head to Salem next week, and I think you got to look at it this way. There's a likelihood they could meet again next week at Salem. They'll meet one more time the final Friday of the regular season for 3A, 4A. So a very interesting game, very interesting stuff going on, and I think in the mix of things, emotions flying high here tonight. This is a game that at this time of year, with everything that's happened in the first half, you don't get a really good mix of a game like this at this time of year between these two, but this is an exception here tonight.
3 minutes before we have the national anthem here from Changnon Gymnasium. As we take a look at what these two teams are going to have after the Salem tournament, the Mount Vernon Rams will have some nice matchups as well. A special matchup coming up on February the 7th against Jerseyville. It'll be a Coaches versus Cancer night here at Changnon. Don't forget to order your special commemorative t-shirt for $10. Again, Mount Vernon, Coaches versus Cancer apparel. You can order a t-shirt, it's $10. There's an upcharge for the upper sizes, so to speak. You can order online at shopsilkworm.com/Coaches vs. Cancer MTV. Of course, shop silkworm.com/coaches versus cancer MTV to order your shirt. You can pick it up in the cafeteria annex or at the game after February the 4th. So that's going to be a nice cause that they have here. Also, another great cause. They're selling T-shirts, Changnon-inspired T-shirts in the lobby for $10 as well. The Orthopedic Center donated those. They're selling them. They're Changnon-inspired. One's orange, one's gray. Those are $10, and those proceeds benefit the MVTHS HOSA chapter here on campus. Many more fundraisers to tell you about as well, but two good causes at the very least. But one great cause here tonight is the fact a sold-out crowd on hand in Changnon to watch the Rams and Orphans. Should be a great atmosphere.
Well, it should be a great atmosphere as far as what goes on here tonight. I mean, this place is packed, sold out, and everything else here as far as it goes. And, you know, one of the things that you got to look at is that you got to look at the atmosphere. And there are a lot of people here, obviously 1,982 of them. That's what the capacity is. But I'm thinking, methinks that some people have shoehorned into this place, and we're well over 2,000 here tonight in this gymnasium. People are standing looking through the lobbies, the four corners, and again, it is warm, it is hot, adrenaline going on. You got to wonder what these players are going to have to do and deal with as far as the weather is concerned, and as far as it warmed up outside, how much heat and how much conditioning these guys are ready to go in tonight in this atmosphere.
Well, should be a dandy here tonight. Sold out Changnon Gymnasium live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. We ready ourselves to honor America from Changnon. When we return, we'll have your Ford Square and King City Chrysler starting lineups. Those will be coming up in just a moment. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show, big or small. Landers fixes them all. They detail them all, too. Ask about free premium detailing for the life of your car next time you have repair work done at Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. We'll take a break. When we come back, more to talk about. This is Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
I had been suffering with carpal tunnel for years, just coping with the symptoms of tingling of my fingers and gradually getting worse to the total numbness of my hands. My fingers were so numb and swollen, I couldn't even bend them. It was waking me up several times at night, and I was exhausted all day.
If this sounds familiar, you may be suffering from a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome. Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois specializes in treatment of the hand and wrist and treats carpal tunnel as well as treatment of the shoulder and elbow. He performs a minimally invasive procedure on patients who fail to respond to non-surgical methods of treatment. Endoscopic carpal tunnel release is a surgical treatment used to minimize pain, reduce scarring, reduce therapy, and allows patients to resume normal activities in a short period of time. Endoscopic surgery is a highly effective treatment and has been used for more than 20 years. For an appointment, please call Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 242-3778 or visit us online at orthocenter-si.com. Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
Changnon Gymnasium, WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. Braden Fitzgerald's honored at half court tonight for obtaining 1,000 career points. That was back in a game against Lovejoy, a 3 from the top of the key. If you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can relive that three-point shot back from January the 6th. Ford Square and King City Chrysler bring you the starting lineups tonight. King City Chrysler Center, home of the Express Lane. Fast oil change and more at 1603 Broadway. Express Lane Fast Oil Change and more. Service without an appointment as we meet your starters for the two teams here tonight.
Centralia Gold number 3, De'Aaron Owens. Number 10, Ryan Obermeyer. Number 22, Devin Tunyas. Number 24, Dawson Berry. And number 25, Tariq Bilberry. For Lee Bennett, Centralia Orphans. For the Mount Vernon Rams, number 1, Dylan Reeves. Number 3, Gilwan Nelson. Number 4, Braden Fitzgerald. Number 15, Shantez Taylor. And Luke Wilson. I should say, that can't be Luke Wilson. He's not starting tonight. Oops. Sorry about that, but that's the starting lineup for Mount Vernon and Doug Creel.
There you go. Those are your starting lineups tonight, presented by Ford Square. 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon is where the best never rest. View their inventory online at fordsquare.com. Rams basketball, as you know, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. It's free checking with high yield interest. It's known as One. One means more at ComFirst. 5 Jefferson County branches with responsive quality services. We await the drum line. We have to await the Centralia Orphans cheerleaders to finish up their routine. They'll let them finish that, and then away we will go with the Ram drum line here in a sold-out Changnon Gymnasium. It'll be the last home game before the Salem tournament. We listen to the drum line. Another fundraiser to tell you about tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams Bowlers will have a pancake breakfast fundraiser on January 31st. It's a Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 at Mount Vernon Applebee's. $5 breakfast, pancakes, sausage, eggs, drink at your Mount Vernon Applebee's on January 31st. The Mount Vernon Rams in their home whites, orange trim, black trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. The Orphans haven't seen it many times this season, but those red uniforms with white trim and white numerics. Just Centralia across the front and an orphan above the numerics on the back. We'll put 8 minutes on the clock. We'll get started as the Mount Vernon Rams cheerleaders, the award-winning cheerleaders, finish up their routine at half court. They'll honor the Mount Vernon Rams bowlers at halftime. The South 7 Conference champions this year. We'll talk about them during your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We're about to get started here from Changnon. It's sold out tonight. An amazing and astonishing crowd on hand, as it'll be Gilwan Nelson for the Rams. It will be number 22, Devin Tunyas. For the Orphans, right to left will go the Rams, left to right will go Centralia. The first meeting between these two teams, many think possibly in line to meet 8 days from now in the Salem tournament. We'll see how that works out. We'll have every game for you here on the FM. Audio only from Salem at WMIXsports.com. As the tip is deep into the backcourt, racing for it is Fitzgerald, saves it into Reeves. Happy 18th birthday to Dylan Reeves. We found out about it on the Twitterverse. You can give us a follow, much like his happy father does, at WMIX Sports. Off of the right wing. Nelson inside to Wilson. Stolen away by Tunyas. It'll be tipped to Bilberry, and here come the Orphans into the front court. No score yet. 7:40 to play in the first. Mount Vernon and Centralia, the way it was meant to be in front of a sold-out crowd here at Changnon Gym. Is off the left wing. The Orphans with the basketball, looking to Bilberry. Left wing for Dawson Berry, looking into the paint for Obermeyer. Now back to the right wing for Owens. Obermeyer, a ball fake, now down into Bilberry. Kicks out, left corner, 3 on the way, is no good by Berry. Rebound stolen away, tipped out. It should go with the Rams. We're going to talk about it here. It should go with the Rams. We're going to talk about it. It does go with the Rams.
Hey, you could not shoehorn many more people in this place without sending the fire marshal on a vacation.
Somebody must have sent him on an all-expenses-paid trip somewhere.
Well, the aisles aren't filled, so
okay.
He's here somewhere.
Left wing, that is Shantez Taylor with the basketball. Up top, Wilson with 7:05 to go in the scoreless first quarter. Rams and Orphans here from the King City up at the short corner. Fitz looking to work in against Owens. We debated whether or not it would be Owens or Obermeyer on Fitzgerald's on the switch man matchup tonight. It is Owens thus far.
Well, they're not going to allow the hand check. That's early on. That was shut down pretty quickly there on that particular call.
As Taylor will inbound left of the bucket. 6:58 to play in the first. No score yet. Glad to have Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lynon watching us on WMIXsports.com. Inbound will go to the right wing. We'll talk to him tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show about his Lady Rams season. We'll preview the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament coming up next week. Fitz on the right wing, dribbles between the legs, switching man defense as we said. Obermeyer picks up the assignment on Fitzgerald with 6:46 to play in the first quarter. Wilson between the circles, back to the right wing. Handoff from Nelson to Fitzgerald. Off the screen up top. Thought about pulling up from three. Bilberry on the guard. Now back to the right sideline for the birthday boy. Reeves underneath Nelson, trying to post up. Shot blocked from behind. Taylor tries to put it up. He's blocked. Berry the rebound. Good defensive set for the Orphans. The Rams have struggled with the interior defense, and now it'll go the other way. Dawson Berry at the basketball, left wing for Tanya. 6:16 to play in the opening quarter. No score yet. Off of the right arc, Owens. Back to Obermeyer, left wing, looking in for Bilberry. Bilberry's going to come out to get it off of the right arc. Now to Berry, off of the left wing. Tanya's off the right arc. Now back to Owens. No score yet. 6 minutes to play in the first. You're listening courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Left wing, that's Tanya's looking to work inside. Quick foul on Wilson. That'll be his first, team's first.
Well, the referees were going to call it tight and early. Speaking of calling tight and early, Jeff Lon at 8:30 tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have that cup of coffee ready. It'll be an inbound for the Orphans. It'll be Obermeyer underneath the basket. They're in the far court from our perspective into the left corner. Tanya's now back up top. And a rare travel by De'Aaron Owens. Wasn't going to get away with that move, and it'll be a turnover on the Orphans. It goes the other way.
Many people wondered if we'd have a 16-15 triple overtime bonanza. Well, 2.5 minutes into this one, we have no score. Intriguing to see if this game heads to the lower levels of scoring like it did a few years back.
Well, it takes us back to a 2012 regional title game in which it was 7-0 after one. 22-15 was the final. Off of the deep right wing, that's Fitzgerald with a right-hand dribble. Looking to cross over. Nope, pulls up from three. No good. Rebound will come to the near side. Corralled by Taylor. Tries to save it from going out of bounds. Can't, and it'll go the other way on the turnover. Orphans basketball here. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. Your best connection for your next automobile. Totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's. Owens with the basketball. Right-hand dribble, throws back off the left wing for Tyreek Bilberry. Rams and Chaos Cage in full effect here tonight. Many of them wearing those Hosa t-shirts, sponsored by the Orthopedic Center.
You could hear Chaos Cage go, "We can't hear you," to the orphanage chanted back, "Are you deaf?" So here we go. Let it begin between the crews.
Both of them follow us on Twitter, as should you, at WMIX Sports. Left of the bucket for Obermeyer, gets it into Tunyas. Swinging around right of the perimeter. Owens back into the right corner. Obermeyer off a screen. Dribbles baseline up. Shot blocked by the iron. Rebound will go to the Rams. Yikes, here we go. 4:59 to play. No score yet. You're not reading it wrong on WMIXSports.com. There is no score. Goose eggs for both teams. Left wing, that is Taylor trying to dribble in against Owens. Short corner, a charge. Not sure. I didn't see it, but it'll go the other way on the turnover. Foul for Taylor.
Led with his arm. And you can see it with the lean, and the defender fell down, and that was definitely leading with the arm.
So no score yet. 4:44 to play in the first quarter. Tony Wilt presents our player of the game. You can find previous editions online at WMIXSports.com. You can find Tony in his office or online at TonyWilt.com and get to a better state with State Farm. Right elbow, Bilberry. Kicks in the corner. Berry thought about a three. There's Bilberry, and there's Berry. Try not to confuse you here tonight as Dawson Berry has the right wing. Nice pass. Obermeyer to the basket. Yes.
And there's crunch berries like that.
2-0 Orphans on top. Just a great move to the basket. Left post play by Obermeyer. Now the Rams trail 2-0 with 4:11 to go in the first quarter. There's Taylor looking to make something happen. Jump stop. Into the lane. Shot blocked. Rebound to the Orphans. Looked like a good move to the hoop by Taylor, but had it stolen away. Now Bilberry the opposite end. Length of the floor, no good. Reeves the rebound again. Dylan Reeves, 18 today. Happy birthday, Dylan. 3:55 to play in the first. Off of the defensive board, here come the Rams. Fits a three for the lead. In and out. Rebound will be tipped away. Principle of verticality has been broken by Gilwan Nelson. That'll be his first.
Yeah, and Mount Vernon can't buy one right now. And what you have is defense by the Orphans. We are heading to the under.
3:45 to play. I talked about it with Voice of the Orphans, Ryan Roddy, today, what we thought we might see today. And weren't quite sure what we were going to get. We knew we'd get a great matchup, and we are seeing that thus far as Tanya swings it around to the right. Berry for Owens. Now Berry up top. Back to Owens on the right sideline near the arc. Left hand dribble to the elbow. Throws off left side Obermeyer. Back to the right wing for Tunyas. Obermeyer swings around Berry. Inside play. Tunyas blocked the basket. Rebound to Wilson. He steps out of bounds. It'll go with the Orphans.
Mount Vernon's got 4 turnovers in this first quarter. A couple of them on the rebound and stepped out of bounds. They cannot get a break.
Bird Watson provides our scoreboard updates. We'll have plenty of those throughout the broadcast. You can find them in their new fully stocked pharmacy at 34th and Broadway, now specializing in only pharmacy needs. Chris and Kevin can answer all of your questions. The Orphans hoping to have an answer for this 2-0 lead here as Owens with off the left wing to the top to the right wing, Berry. Goes off out of the right corner for Obermeyer. 2-0 Centralia with 3:04 to play in the first. You're listening on WMIX FM Mount Vernon. You're watching it worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Right arc off the screen. 3 on the way, Tunyas. Rims off, no good. Rebound will go to Taylor. Wow, still 2-0. Rams trailing, but with the basketball. Taylor into the front court. Orphans in that famed switching man defense. I believe his father made that famous at Pittsfield. Off the left arc, that's Taylor. Looking off to the right post. Here comes Gilwan. Jumper in the lane is no good. Rebound underneath and a foul. This will be a push on Owens. It'll be his second.
Well, Mount Vernon cannot buy one right now, and I mean, it is tough sledding for the Rams defensively.
2:30 left to go in the opening quarter, 2-0 ball game, and we're going to have some subs check into the game as we'll see Bryce Hunter for the first time tonight in lieu of Luke Wilson. The Orphans will send in Josh Nunnery, a noted sharpshooter for Centralia. Left of the bucket, inbound Reeves. He'll lob it into the top for Taylor. He was looking for a post move. Instead goes Fitz. Pulls up from 3. No good. It was short. Rebound out of bounds off of Centralia. It'll be Ram basketball.
Yep. No possession. Rebound to the Rams.
2:24 to play in the first. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams on WMIX. 5 Jefferson County branches, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Rams would just be happy to make something happen to Mount Vernon. They do. No. Gilwan on the easy post play will steal his own rebound after the miss. Gets it up again. No. Third rebound. No. Rebound tipped away to Obermeyer.
Mount Vernon cannot buy one right now.
Still 2-0. 2:09 to play in the first quarter off of the right wing. This is London Way through a checked in. Also plays baseball. It's off to the right. It'll be Bilberry to the basket. Leaves a left-hander long, and the foul was on the shot, so to the line to shoot 2 will go Tyreek Bilberry.
A lot of players in this game going to change their defense because they're not going to allow the hack. Gilwan Nelson now with 2.
We're going to see Brighton Bowers check into the game. That was the first foul on Bryce Hunter. Team's 5th. First free throw is good. The iron kind that time for Bilberry. It's 3-0 Centralia here in the first quarter with 1:58 to play.
The Orphans have come to play defense.
As Bilberry wrapping up 2 shots from the line. It is up and good. 4-0 Centralia. 1:57 to go in the first quarter. Fitzgerald's with the basketball in the backcourt. Walks it across the timeline. Met by Obermeyer. Throws off to the right sideline for Nelson. Back to Fitz. It's going to be stolen away. Obermeyer has a one-on-one developing. Fitz will steal it back. He has a chance here. Up the left side. Backdoor pass. Bowers. Yes. And just like that, the Rams back in it. 4-2 with 1:33 to play here in the opening quarter. And now off of the right arc. This will be Bilberry. Back to the left side, Waite to Middleton now, swinging around left side for Nunnery. Bilberry at the free throw line, picks up his dribble, goes back up top for Waite. Right sideline for Obermeyer, 1:16 to go in the first quarter. 4-2, we're not kidding. Rams and Orphans, the Orphans on top. Reeves trying to fight off Bilberry. He has it picked away, travels with the basketball, but bailed out by a foul. Not going to give the foul.
No, didn't give it. He was stumbling and bumbling before that end of the play.
The 2 officials concurred. I thought they were going to have a discussion. 1:06 to play. Rams length of the floor inbound. It'll be Fitzgerald's to walk it across the timeline. Less than a minute to go on the first. Hunter with it. Rolls off left. It's to Reeves on the wing. Sidesteps the screen. Throws off to the left wing now for Fitzgerald's with 52 seconds to go. 4-2. The lead on the way. No, it's short. Rebound will be tipped away up top. Waite will come up with it. Almost had his pocket picked, but he saves it to Bilberry with 44 seconds left. Right wing for the Orphans. That's Nunnery. Up top, picked up the dribble, throws left wing. Waite trying to dribble drive. Kicks out. From the short corner comes Obermeyer. Yes.
Yeah. Centralia is slicing and dicing right now. 6-2. offensively looking very well.
24 seconds left to go in the first. The Orphans came in ranked 5th in the state, according to the Associated Press. 6th, according to IllinoisHighSchoolSports.com, while the Rams were 14th, according to IHSS. 6-2 the score. Rams down 4. Last second shot coming here, you would think. Trying to get for the last shot with 6 seconds to go. Out of the right corner, Fitzgerald with 4. Makes his move at the wing. 2 seconds. Throws up a shot, trying to get the foul. He does. 0.4 of a second left, and Fitzgerald gets himself to the line.
Yeah, kept the ball, got the defense, broke down his defender, and will earn the line trip for 2.
0.4 of a second remain here in the quarter. It's 6-2 Orphans on top, but the Rams can cut it to 2 points. With Braden Fitzgerald to the line looking for his first points. So far, the only Ram points belong to Brighton Bowers. Obermeyer has 4 of the 6 for the Orphans. First free throw's good. The orphanage brought out quite a few students tonight. The Chaos Cage is busting at the seams. Good to see both student sections come out here on a Friday night. 6-3, Rams trailing, but Fitz at the line shooting the back end of 2, trying to make it a 2-point game. It's up and it's good. Fitz makes both. 6-4. Rams down 2, 0.4 of a second left. Shouldn't be any time to make anything happen, as the Orphans will end up getting a shot off from half court as I say that. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Centralia Orphans 6, the Mount Vernon Rams 4. This is Mount Vernon Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, and our family's 3rd generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, exit 95, or on the web at tylersbuickgmc.com.
Totally Tyler's
Buick GMC.
Hi, this is Joe Davey Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Changnon Gymnasium sold out tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams, Centralia Orphans. The Orphans besting Mount Vernon 6-4. Here as we head to the second quarter, it'll be Centralia basketball to start. They're away red with white trim. It'll be Waith over to the right side for Nunnery. Off of the wing, throws up top to Tunyas. 7:50 to play in the first half. Down 2 are the Rams. It feels like it's been a 20-point game, but it hasn't. Just saw some offense for the first time with about 4 to play in the first. Waith off of the right wing, throws off left side now for, thought that was Nunnery, back to Tunyas off of the right arc. Still beyond the perimeter here, haven't entered the paint here in the second quarter yet. Still the first possession for either team as Tunyas up top goes to Waith off of the left arc. A lot of contact interiorly speaking. Barry with it now, left wing. 7:17 to play in the first half. Community First Bank of the Heartland welcomes you back to personal banking. Also high yield interest with free checking. It's known as the One account. One possession. The difference here, how huge that is. That's how much bigger one checking is at Community First Bank. Between the circles, we are looking at Waith. 7 minutes to play, and an easy layup by London Waith as he was able to penetrate the lane. It's 8-4 Orphans.
Well, it is one of those right now where Centralia is doing the job on offense, breaking Mount Vernon down.
6:48 to go here in the first half. 8-4 Rams down. Orphans doubling them up here with 6:43 left. Off the left wing, it's Fitzgerald looking inside. Thinks he has his move. Was going to pull up from the short corner. Now throws back to the left wing for Taylor. Off to the right wing for Hunter. Now to Wilson off of the arc against Tunyas. Scoops off to Fitzgerald with 6:29 to play in the half. Fitz was trying to get a screen out of Hunter out of the corner. Now just pulls up from 3. It's good. Out of the left corner, Fitz makes the 1-point game. He has 5 with 6:18 left in the first half.
Well, he has to get warm. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, he's got to get something going, or somebody in white jersey, even though they're only down 1 at this point.
Up top with it is Dawson Berry with the basketball. We have plenty of scores coming in tonight from around the region. We'll get you a Bird Watson Medical scoreboard just as soon as we can. They're at 12th and Main to Mount Vernon. Scrub prints now half off through January 31st at Bird Watson Medical. Off to the right. Nunnery was looking in. Pass tipped away. It'll be stolen away by Hunter. Big turnover there on the Orphans. We'll see if the Rams can get the lead. 5:48 to go in the second. Fitz off the right wing. Steps to the top. Had a hot hand a moment ago on that corner three. Now to Taylor on the wing. To Wilson between the circles. Float play. Easy lob. And one. It's right to the basket off the block. Goes Nelson. It's 9-8. Rams their first lead of the night.
And Mount Vernon's got to get Gilwan Nelson some touches. I think things will open up on the inside if Mount Vernon can get some touches for Gilwan. That'll open up some other guys to get some shots as well.
First foul on Waith, fourth foul on the Orphans here in the first half with 5:35 left to go in the second quarter. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Tyler's. Check out their newly remodeled locations just west of Interstates 57 and 64 in Mount Vernon. Totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's. The and one off is short. Rebound to Obermeyer. It's a 3-on-2 for the Orphans. Taylor catches up to even it up. It's off to the right side. What are we going to have?
Push on Bryce Hunter.
This second foul. 5:30 to go in the first half. Orphans will inbound. They'll come out of a box set. Left of the bucket will be the Obermeyer trigger. With 5:30 to go in the second quarter, 9-8 Rams. We're going to have a quick touch foul. You can't get away with anything here tonight.
No.
Both teams are going to have to adjust.
They are calling it squeaky clean in this one. Mr. Clean would be very proud of how tight and clean this is because they are not going to allow any pushing, shoving, or extracurriculars in this one.
So at the line on the one and bonus is Dawson Berry. Looking to tie and or take the lead for Centralia at the 5:30 mark of the first half. I know Cahokia was just narrowly leading Carbondale about 11-9 after one. Some of the scores we're looking at on your Bird Watson Medical scoreboard. First one, no good by Berry. Obermeyer the rebound. Was barely going to get a shot off, but he's fouled on the way up, and this will send Ryan Obermeyer to the line to shoot.
Sleeping.
Two.
In this day and age, where the free throw thing is set up, you shouldn't have anybody get an offensive rebound unless it just clangs a different way. And right there, Mount Vernon got caught napping a little bit, and unfortunately for them, it's going to cost them.
Tie ball game at 9 with 5:28 to go here in the first half.
And Obermeyer's a guy you just got to keep an eye on. I mean, he does so many smart things for this Centralia team. He's been in here playing like, 20 years?
Feels that way.
Seems like, and he does all those things right.
10-9, Orphans back on top with 5:25 left to go here in the first half. And right now, the Orphans making it a teeter-totter. Inside to Wilson, lost it, recovers to the back door for Reeves, and now a three on the way for Bowers. Wow, Bowers got the scoring started for the Rams. Now a big three to give them the lead right back. And
yeah, Bowers has come in with 5 points off the bench. If he doesn't find his way here to Changnon night, Mount Vernon's going to be in trouble.
Off the left wing, that is Tunyas. Looking off of the left sideline for Waite. Now to Obermeyer up top. Almost had it stolen away. Nunnery will recover in the right corner. Between the circles, Obermeyer. 4:52 to play in the first half. We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game in this one. You can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Give him a call in the office or track down the White State Farm Jeep. Looking for a backdoor cut. There it was. Tunyas, but has to give right off, and they'll reverse around the perimeter. Bilberry, a shot fake inside. And a foul on Wilson as Bilberry was going to land without a shot or anything. Would have been a travel, but just a little bit of contact, and that's a foul on Luke.
Well, I'm not for certain, but I think Luke Wilson's picked up his third. And that is the ninth on Mount Vernon. Ooh, that's not good if you're the Rams right now. Seems like Mount Vernon initially, as the first free throw's made, is initially defensively getting on the defender, on the guy with the ball. But then when the guy gets around the first wave, the second wave is not coming around to help on the help side.
And now it's a one-point game. Bilberry looks to tie it here at the stripe. Two-shot assessment. He made the first, second one forthcoming. With 4:35 to play in the half, he makes both to tie it at 12. 3 fouls on Wilson, as Danny said. The Rams have 9 here in the first half. Tie ball game, 12-all with 4:28 to go as Fitz has it off the deep right wing. The top for Dylan Reeves. Looking inside, maybe a give and go. He's going to scoop it off. Fitz, 3 on the way. Yes.
How about that? That's one of those. Give him an inch. He will get that trigger pulled.
And now the Rams lead is 3, 15-12. We're halfway through the second quarter from a sold-out Changnon Gymnasium tonight. Thankful for those of you listening to us on the radio or online and those of you watching online. at WMIXsports.com. Give us a follow on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at WMIX Sports. Right wing, it's Waith. 3:50 to play in the first half. 15-12, Rams on top. Obermeyer throws it away. He was looking for Waith to go up the right sideline. He stayed put. Now the Rams will have the basketball and a chance to add to the lead for the first
A tale of two quarters right now. And somebody was warned on the front row below us about some stuff. And referee's looking around.
Yeah, he'll have that on a night like this.
Got a lot of people into this one. You'll see people change their whole demeanor for 32 minutes.
No doubt. Great geographical rivalry between these two South 7 foes. As a shot launched from the top, no good by Taylor. A rebound underneath will be taken away. 3:30 to go in the first half. 15-12 is the score. Now across the timeline, Obermeyer looking inside. What a great move. That's Tunyas. Back within one, the Orphans, 15-14. Just a nice backdoor play. Found an easy bounce pass at a seam where the defense wasn't, and now the Orphans are back within one with 3:12 to play in the half. Grand Lake College powers our video streaming. You can find them online at rlc.edu, where if you're watching online, you just saw a kick save there as they're trying to interior pass, and now the Rams will keep possession underneath their own basket. Just a great atmosphere here in the old barn tonight. Second to last time these two teams are scheduled to meet in this gymnasium. 3:05 left in the half. Rams with the basketball. It went into Reeves, who dropped it off for Fitzgerald. Now to Taylor at the circle. 2:58 to go in the half. 15-14. The Rams hanging on to a 1-point lead. Fitzgerald's off of the right wing. Has a couple of big threes in the quarter. Looking to make a move. Obermeyer. Layup is good.
Woo! What a battle. Fitz has 8 in a quarter. 10 in the game.
And now a 3 to tie from the right side, Bilberry. They dared him to shoot it. Tyreek drains it. And we're tied at 17 with 2:35 to go in the half.
What you can do good, I can do better.
They will honor the Mount Vernon Rams bowlers here at the South 7 Conference champions at halftime. A big night in the King City with 2:23 left to go in the first half. 17-17, the Rams and Orphans. Between the circles, Fitzgerald. Crossover dribble up top. Throws left side for Bowers. Bowers has 5 huge points tonight for the Rams. Taylor up top looking for Reeves. Reeves left of the circle, throws off to the right. That is going to be Nelson. Looking in, probably going to hand off. Nope, going to keep it himself going right. Missed a screen, throws back to Bowers. And they'll reset it with Tez Taylor with 1:58 to play in the first half. Winning Edge is one of our great booster sponsors for both of these teams. Find them in Mount Vernon and Centralia or at winningedgeusa.com. Turnover on the right elbow as the Rams were looking for a pass and the Orphans intercept. Waith into the front court. Deep right wing. We'll have a huge scoreboard coming your way in our second chance auto halftime show. Tip play on the backdoor lob. Good jump stop by Obermeyer. Found his position. Shot blocked. Rebound will go to Taylor, who gives it to Fitzgerald, racing across the timeline. He's stuck in the right corner. Now gets his dribble back. Thought he was going to lose it for a second. With 1:21 to play here in the first half. 17-17. Taylor with it right at the circle to the right wing. Drops off for Fitzgerald. Braden with the left hand. Now comes to the right side off the defender. Up and in.
Well, it's Braden Fitzgerald's against the Orphans. I mean, it is all him right now.
19-17. Rams leading here as we get near the halftime with a minute to play in the quarter. Community First Bank, home of the one account. Free checking, high yield interest. Check it out at comfirstbank.net. Left side is Berry. Now back left of the circle for Obermeyer. To the right wing for Waith. Into the right corner. A 3 on the way is no good. A leg kick there. It hits the top of the backboard. It will not count as it goes down. So the shot by Bilberry is no good. Tried the Reggie Miller leg kick that Fitz is so good at, but doesn't get the foul.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Got to do it a little bit more convincingly. 43 seconds left. Big team rebound for the Rams with a 2-point advantage. It's 19-17 for Noy with 36 seconds left to go in the half as Fitz has it right corner. You would assume that the Rams, who trailed after one, would be content holding for the last shot and go into the locker room with a lead. Fitz holding on to it at the timeline with 22 seconds left. Right wing for Braden. Looking off to the right corner. Now trying to get bailed out by a foul. And that'll be a charge.
Second foul. Dropped his head. Got in traffic. Tried to get out. put the head down and knock the defender over. It's hard-nosed right now. I mean, these two teams, think about Lee Bennett and Doug Creel. If you don't play defense, you get to play defense on the bench. And that's what the deal is. And these Orphans are very adept at not only defending, but taking charges as well.
13.7 seconds to go in the first half. Orphans with the basketball down 2. Off the left, it's Bilberry. Cross-court pass to Owens. Cross-court pass off a screen in the corner. Shot will not count, and we're going to have an illegal screen. 5.3 seconds to go. The official saw, I think, an illegal screen or a push, and this will go the other way, so the Rams will have the last shot.
That's a huge break. I mean, that is a huge break, because at first you thought, hey, maybe it was out of bounds. Maybe the guy that made the three on the wing stepped out of bounds. It was the illegal screen that got it. 5 seconds to go. Taylor off the inbound, across the timeline, has Blake Jones, takes it himself, 3 at the buzzer, no good. The Rams lead after 2. Mount Vernon 19, Centralia 17. We'll take a break, come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Have the laws and regulations of the Affordable Health Care Act left you stressed and confused? I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help guide you through the health insurance marketplace. Let's talk about individual health care plans. Maybe you're self-employed, or your employer doesn't offer health coverage, or it simply isn't affordable. I can help. Even if you're between jobs or not eligible for Medicare, I can help. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I had been suffering with carpal tunnel for years, just coping with the symptoms of tingling of my fingers and gradually getting worse to the total numbness of my hands. My fingers were so numb and swollen, I couldn't even bend them. It was waking me up several times at night, and I was exhausted all day.
If this sounds familiar, you may be suffering from a condition called carpal tunnel syndrome. Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois specializes in treatment of the hand and wrist and treats carpal tunnel as well as treatment of the shoulder and elbow. He performs a minimally invasive procedure on patients who fail to respond to non-surgical methods of treatment. Endoscopic carpal tunnel release is a surgical treatment used to minimize pain, reduce scarring, reduce therapy, and allows patients to resume normal activities in a short period of time. Endoscopic surgery is a highly effective treatment and has been used for more than 20 years. For an appointment, please call Dr. Ahn at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 242-3778 or visit us online at orthocenter-si.com.
Did you know not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same? Second Chance Auto really is different. At some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you up to $2,000 more. At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call them today at 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Changnon Gymnasium is sold out here tonight. You can hear the crowd throughout the first half. Going to have to stay in it into the second as the Mount Vernon Rams hanging on to a 19-17 lead over the Centralia Orphans. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. 19-17, Orphans up 2 at the half. We have plenty to talk about. We'll go over the scoring and stats shortly. We'll also have a full scoreboard. Right now, your Second Chance Auto halftime show, of course, driven by Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. A large assortment of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location, plus bank rate financing for all. We'll take a break and come back. We'll have your scoring and stats in this one. 19-17, Rams at the break. This is Mount Vernon Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Bird Watson is celebrating 40 years of providing our customers with caring, compassionate personal service.
Over the years, we have added services and products to ensure that we are meeting the medical needs of our customers.
We are proud to announce that we're once again expanding our services and products to meet your needs. Our location at 3401 Broadway will provide dedicated and specialized pharmacy services.
Our expanded scrubs and shoes, medical equipment, and supply offerings will be provided at our 1200 Main Street location. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide our customers with better service and expanded product offerings.
Does Legal for Less auto insurance make you feel uneasy when you think about what would happen after an accident? I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. Dairyland offers month-to-month coverage that won't leave you stranded after an accident. Dairyland offers a fair and reliable claim service and easy SR22 filings. They offer low down payments and affordable payment plans regardless of your insurance history. Come see me at Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon or call for a no-obligation quote at 242-7000.
Dairyland Auto products are underwritten by a member of the Century Insurance Group.
Hi, this is Joe Davey Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
Changnon Gymnasium sold out tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams lead the Centralia Orphans here after 2 quarters, 19-17. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud to support the Mount Vernon Rams and proud to have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. 19-17, Rams hanging on to a 2-point lead. The stats and the scoring really tell the tale of the tape.
Mount Vernon 4 of 10 from 2-point range, 40%, 3 of 7 from the arc for 43%. The Rams go 7 of 17 from the field for 41%. Centralia 4 out of 8, 50%. 1 out of 4 from the arc for 25%. The Orphans go 5 of 12 for 42% from the field in the first half. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 2 out of 3, 67%, while the Orphans were 6 out of 7, 86%. Turnovers, Mount Vernon with 13. Centralia was 7, and then the turnovers, or rebounds, that was 13-7. Mount Vernon 1 turnovers. Mount Vernon had 7. Centralia had 6. Scoring in the game, the Orphans were led by Tyreek Bilberry with 7. Ryan Obermeyer had 6. London Waith had 2, and Devin Tunyas had 2. Braden Fitzgerald's led the way with 12 in the first half, followed by Brighton Bowers off the bench with 5, and then Gilwan Nelson 2 to give you a halftime score. Mount Vernon 19, Centralia 17.
There's your scoring and stats in your Second Chance Auto halftime show. 19-17, as Danny said, after 2. The Rams hanging on to a 2-point advantage. We'll come back. We'll talk about it. We'll have a Bird Watson scoreboard after this. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Fact, there are 10 pharmacies in the city of Mount Vernon alone. So how do you choose your pharmacy? Are the staff people friendly and the pricing reasonable? Are they knowledgeable about medication interactions? Do you feel they are willing to take the time to talk to you one-on-one? If your answer is no, then call Eric and the staff at Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon. They will always take the time to talk to you and have the knowledgeable staff to help you and your family with all your healthcare needs. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, and our family's 3rd generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler Toyota Buick GMC, exit 95, Mount Vernon, Illinois, or on the web at tylertoyota.net.
Totally Tyler.
Toyota.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Changnon Gymnasium sold out tonight. It's 19-17 Rams leading the Orphans. We have a full gamut of scores from around the area tonight. Large classes and small classes.
JV game tonight. Mount Vernon won 34-32. Marion leads Altoff at the end of 1:15-10 ahead of overtime JV. Kokia leads Carbondale at the half on the road 21-16. Murphy over Benton at the half 19-16. Harrisburg over Heron at the half 29-8. Nashville over DuQuoin 38-11 at the half. Pinckneyville over Carterville 12-10 into 1, and AJ over Sparta 30-18 at the half. Cesar Valera over ZR 34-12 at the half. Christopher over Goreville 33-30 at the half. Fairfield over Carmi 26-20 at the half. Hamilton County over Johnston City 29-18 at the half. Vienna over El Dorado 33-21 at the half. Robinson over Edwards County 33-9 at the half. Oakville over Westland 41-36 at the half. Lawrenceville over Newton 41-15 at the half. Grayville leads Sisney 43-26 at the half. Flora over Olney 11-7 into 1. Taylorville over Mattoon 57-42 at the half. Weber over Sandoval 28-15 at the half. Greenville over Vandalia 53-37 end of 3. Mater Dei over St. Anthony 56-24 at the end of 3.
Bird Watson Medical in Mount Vernon is at 12th and Main. You can find a full assortment of scrubs and medical equipment. Don't forget, scrub prints just half off, 50% off now through January 31st. That's at Bird Watson Medical in Mount Vernon. They honored the Mount Vernon Rams South 7 bowlers, I think, at halftime. Seth Gass, Brett Dameron, Dylan Del Santo, Kyle Bean, John Backstrom, Robert Blades, and Darren Topping. If you blinked, you may have missed it, but they did honor the Mount Vernon Rams bowlers who came out for a brief while. Got to showcase their South 7 Conference Championship, and that was about it. Now we get back to play just like that. Here from Changnon, we head to the third quarter where the Rams lead at 19-17 here in front of a sold-out crowd. So glad to be with you. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. 94.1. WMIXsports.com has the video. Off of the right wing, it was Nelson looking up top to Reeves. Now we're to the right wing, Hunter looking to dribble in. Slide pass to Gilwan, up and in.
Gilwan Nelson's a key. I think he can be a lot here in this one.
He can be huge in this one. Certainly, no doubt. Rams starts by scoring. Right to left come the Orphans in their away red. Off of the right wing, that was Berry. Got it up top to Owens. Now back to Berry off of the right arc with 7:29 to play in the third. Free throw line. Owens, nice give to Bilberry underneath. Traveled with the basketball.
Yep.
It'll be Rams basketball. And if the Rams can score here, Danny, that's a huge lead in a game like this.
Well, it's a huge thing. Defense here will be a key. And right now, Mount Vernon playing a little bit better here in this part of the game, just starting the second half.
Left wing, it's Reeves, the birthday boy. Up top to Hunter, looking for Fitzgerald with 7:10 to go in the third. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. You can find them online at comfirstbank.net. You can find us online at WMIXsports.com, where you just watched the pass into the right corner for Reeves. Now left wing for Hunter. Off the left sideline, it's Nelson. Left of the circle, Gilwan looking for a crossover move into the paint. Layup is good. And one.
Timeout, Orphans. Wouldn't shock me here. They're a little stunned here early on. I'm stunned. They're stunned. I don't even know what to do here because Centralia has come out silent, and Mount Vernon taking huge advantage of that.
6:47 to play in the third quarter, and one could make it 7. Missed on the free throw. Rebound the other way. It's the Orphans with the basketball. 23-17. Rams on top with 6:40 to play in the third quarter. Right of the circle, that is Ryan Obermeyer. Might have called him Cameron earlier. Is off of the right side. It'll be off of Owens out of bounds. No, they're going to say Fitz tipped it. It'll remain with the Orphans as Chuck Lane hands the basketball back to the official.
He paid for those seats. I bet he did.
Oh, he follows us on Twitter. So should you at WMIX Sports. If he'd had his Instagram, I'm sure he'd follow us there too, but I don't think he's caught up to that yet. Bilberry up top looking for Berry. Now right wing for Tunyas. He's going to dribble in wide open. Layup's good.
Defender gambled. Tunyas got the pass, got to the rim, took advantage of the missed gamble.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Tyler's, your next connection, your best connection for your next automobile, just west of the interstates here in the King City. Totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's. Totally a missed basket there. Good roll-off by Nelson, but too much English on the ball and it rims off. Rebound the other way. Off of the right side, Barry gonna dribble in. Fade jumper's good. The Orphans are back within one. No lead is safe.
Watch out. Little rhythm here.
And just like that, 23-21. Orphans on a 4-0 run. Rams off of the right wing, Hunter. Left wing pass, good play there, good set. As Fitz comes to the top with it. Right hand dribble for Fitzgerald. He's going to try to get past the defender, De'Aaron Owens. Left hand dribble by Fitz. Will we see these two teams again 8 days from now at Centralia? Tall task to get there. We'll see if the Rams and the Orphans both up to it. As we have a foul on the floor away from the basketball, be in the paint. It looks like it could be on Tyreek Bilberry. That is the call, and that will be the second foul on Centralia this quarter.
Orphans right now fouling a little more than usual.
Quick inbound will be to Nelson. They fight for it on the baseline. Jump ball favors Centralia on the alternating possession rule. And the Orphans force the turnover. A chance for them to tie or take the lead now and put together a run of their own with 5:12 to play in the third quarter. Video streaming at WMIXsports.com, powered by Red Lake College. Save over $1,000 on your education at rlc.edu. It'll tell you how. Orphans down 2 with the basketball. Left-hand dribble by De'Aaron Owens. Zips a pass to the right for Tyreek Bilberry. Left-hand dribble to the top. Bounces it to Tunyas. Tunyas back off to the right wing, Obermeyer. Now off of the right block, looking inside. Bilberry turn around off the spin. No good. Shot blocked. Rebound. It'll come off to the left side. Tunyas stripped away. Turnover, Orphans. Big play defensively by Taylor. And now it'll go the other way. Rams to the basketball. 4:38 to go in the third quarter. Off of the left sideline, that is Shantez Taylor. Gets a screen from Nelson. Has his pocket picked, and here comes Owens. One-on-one. Layup's good. We're tied.
Didn't take long. Mount Vernon was up 6. Orphans have stormed their way back. What a play by De'Aaron Owens with the pilfer.
There is no such thing as cruise control when it comes to playing the Orphans. Off of the right circle, that is going to be Fitz, left wing for Reeves, with 4:10 to play in the third. Tony Wilt brings your players to the game. Fitz making a case with a 3. Leg kick foul, and Fitz will go behind to shoot 3.
Lee Bennett is miserable right now. The old Reggie Miller making an appearance, and Fitz got it done, and it'll probably be the last time he can get it done tonight that way. On 3 free throws coming here for Braden Fitzgerald. Thought that play went out and Reggie retired.
Apparently not. Fitz has been able to pull it off multiple times this year.
In the pro league, it's out.
Braden will make the first, unlocks the tie, can put the Rams up as many as 3 if he makes all of his free throws with 4:03 to play in the third quarter. 24-23 Rams leading the Orphans. Tony Wilt, you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the White State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm, as Wilson will check in for Reeves and Fitz makes his second. Thought he made his second. Not on the scoreboard yet.
No, he did not make his second.
Oh, well, that would be why.
That's why he didn't make it.
Third one's good. So 2 of 3 for Fitz puts the Rams up 2 with 4:03 left in the third quarter. Rams trying to pressure Centralia. 3:57 left. Obermeyer, left-hand dribble, throws to the top for De'Aaron Owens. Looking off to the right wing. Fitz will come out to greet. And now back off to the right wing, Obermeyer. Looking for the screen, Bilberry. Nope, throws left wing for Owens. With 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Barry looking inside, Tunyas. Untucked jersey and all. He's going to turn around for the jumper that's no good. Rebound will be tipped to the Rams. Nice vertical move there by De'Aaron Owens, but couldn't come up with the rebound. It goes the other way with 3:30 left in this third quarter. As off of the right wing, that is Hunter. Looking to make a move to the basket. He'll go up. He's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Going to have to finish strong. No good. But a foul.
Credit him. First shot of the game for him. And he goes in there strong. And that's another guy that getting inside for Mount Vernon's not a bad idea. He can get some things done.
Marion battling out tough. Cahokia and Carbondale. Wow, Cahokia leading Carbondale at the half. We'll take a look at those scores and more presented by Bird Watson Pharmacy when we get a chance. Bird Watson at 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon, specializing on all of your pharmacy needs. Chris or Kevin can answer any of your questions or concerns about your medications, as the first free throw at the line by Hunter is good. We have scores from all over creation tonight, it feels like, here in the great state of Illinois. Second free throw, Hunter, yes. 27-23, and just like that, the Rams are back up 4. So a 4-0 run by the Orphans to match the 6-0 run by the Centralia 4-0 run by the Rams to match the previous 6-0 run of the Orphans. Middleton drops it off right wing. Here comes Owens behind the back dribble to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound underneath. Wilson will fight for it. The foul's on Nunnery.
Yeah. Position that time. Mr. Wilson said, "It's in my neighborhood. I get this rebound." Well, looky there. Out-rebounded. We got all kinds of Jefferson County people here tonight. Waltonville Woodlawn well represented. They have the nights off tonight.
All kinds of our followers here tonight. Good to see Dylan Miller of Waltonville in attendance.
We're an equal opportunity liker and tweeter, and we treat her. We follow everybody.
You betcha. Saw some of the Woodlawn Cardinals here tonight. Obviously, the Centralia Orphans and Mount Vernon Rams are here. There's a travel off the left wing. Rams fans are not happy, but it was.
I'm going to tell you right now, Obermeyer has been harassing Mr. Fitzgerald's all night. That should have been a foul because he gained the advantage by knocking Fitz off his line. And to me, in the book, gaining an advantage, that's a foul. It should not have been a travel.
Off of the left, it'll go to the right side. Bilberry to Obermeyer, back to the top, Middleton. Curls around right wing, going to drop off for Nunnery. To the left side, Bilberry. Back to the right wing, Nunnery. Trying to dribble in, throws sideline for Ryan Obermeyer. Down to the corner, Josh Nunnery. Back to the top, the Orphans. Owens, some fancy footwork and dribbling. Gives to Middleton with 2:16 to play in the third. Community First Bank, the official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. Find them in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Find that one account to your advantage. Middleton right wing. Still nothing happening inside, all around the perimeter right now. With 2:03 to play. Third quarter from the sold-out Changnon. 27-23. Rams are up 4. Rams fans starting to get on their feet, led by a famous Mount Vernon cheerleader. As off to the right, we're going to have a foul on the Rams. And it's away from the ball.
Had a little fabric around his hand.
This 4.
That'll be 4. Yeah. Reeves will come in for him. Out, he'll grab him. Defense for Mount Vernon these last 2 possessions have been about as good as they've been all year.
As it'll be an inbound left of the bucket. Looks like we're going to see London Waith. Lob play easily. Tunyas, he's fouled by Reeves, and Tunyas will go to the line to shoot 2.
Nobody talked. It was quiet as library in there. And because of that, Centralia is able to sneak one around.
These 2 teams will reunite in South 7 play on February the 27th to close out the regular season. That'll be at Centralia. We won't be able to have video of that one as we have no issues complying with the Centralia High School blackout policy as Tunyas misses his first. But we will have WMIX FM and WMIXsports.com audio that night. No good on the free throws by Tunyas. Rare Centralia misses from the stripe. Big rebound by Taylor, and Fitz will bring it up the court with 1:43 to play in the third. Interesting as things develop. Left wing, that is Taylor looking out of the circle for Reeves. Again, we told you earlier, Dylan celebrating a birthday today. Would love to celebrate it with a Ram win. Now about to get a 5-second call, but there thought he had just gotten it off. He did not in time. 5-second call, and it goes the other way on the turnover.
Have to take care of it. Know in your head the official ticking things off, and that was the problem.
1:26 to play, third quarter action from Changnon. 27-23 Rams with a 4-point lead over the Orphans. Up top, a nice bounce pass to the left wing for Tunyas. Now back to the right. It's going to be stolen away as they tried to thread it to Owens. Fitz the other way. Looking for a turnaround in the lane. Lost it back door. Taylor recovers. Might have been a pass, and now up and in. Taylor, offensive rebound, gets the stick back. The Rams back up 6.
Taylor's first points. Rams now crawling back up.
Bilberry off of the right wing. Throws to the top for Waith. Less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Tunyas, right wing to the top, now off to the left side. Slips the defender Obermeyer. Defender going for a steal, and that'll be a jersey foul apparently on Bryce Hunter. Got a little too close, I guess.
Yeah, they weren't going to. And it's good officiating crew tonight. They have started early and often saying we're not going to allow all the pushing and shoving.
Quick bounce pass in off of the baseline. Tunyas feeds Owens up top, leaves it for Waith with 47 seconds left. Down 6 the Orphans, 29-23. Rams almost got the turnover there, but now back to the right wing on the bounce pass, Tunyas. Off a screen, Obermeyer up top, throws back left wing. Waith inside, Tunyas layup and one.
Wow. Devin Tunyas, when he gets dribbling face up to the basket, he's a handful. Back to the basket, you can handle him. But boy, when he turns and faces, you got to be ready to go because he can go either way, both hands. Man, he is good when he faces and turns and does the Vlade Divac roll to the rim.
35.4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Devin Tunyas at the line shooting the and one here on the foul by Reeves. In and out, no good. Rebound, it'll be Gilwan. Those extra inches he grew have paid off.
Mark this down when all the free throws the Orphans are missing.
Up for the Rams, still a two-possession game. Below the 32nd mark of the third quarter. Deep left wing, Gilwan's going to back it up to the timeline as we hit the 22nd mark. Gilwan still with the rock as he goes to the circle. He's left of it right now in the front court with 12 seconds left. Fitz is going to race out to get it. 9 seconds to go. 29-25. Rams up 4. Well, they increase the lead with Fitzgerald's here. He's up top between the circles, throws off to Taylor. He's going to dribble in at the buzzer. Yes! Big bucket by Shantez Taylor as he rolled to the mid-post. 31-25, Rams after 3. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
Did you know not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same? Second Chance Auto really is different. At some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you up to $2,000 more. At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call them today at 244-4582.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Bad luck. Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon cloud hanging over their head getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turned the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off of your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curb, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Find exclusive audio on SoundCloud. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to hear a beep and a buzz in the background. That is a fire alarm here at Changnon Gymnasium. 31-25. The Rams too hot to end that third quarter. They lead by 6. And if we're learning anything right now, it's that nobody panicked, nobody tried to evacuate, and everybody just sat in their seats waiting for instruction. Instruction that took the better part of about a minute and a half to get to. The buzzer started to go off at the end of the third quarter. It is announced that we are just going to reset the fire alarms and get back to play. Officials scurrying about the gymnasium to try to get these reset, but right now the fire alarms are going off here in Changnon Gymnasium. Whether it's the Rams' hot offense, I don't know. 31-25 the score after 3. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo on WMIX FM. And, well, the Rams are up 6.
Well, and having to deal with situations like this occasionally, we welcome in Trevor Floda listening to us here. In situations like this, you have to get it shut off, and then by that time, if it goes too long, then you have to wait for emergency personnel to come out and assess and make sure the situation's going on. So we'll have a cheer off here right now as the cheerleaders are going, but it'll take a while to get these alarms off because you got to find out which one kicked it off, where's it at, and then you go on from there.
Well, just about every Mount Vernon administrator in attendance. Chuck Lane, the superintendent of Centralia High School, as well as the principals, and they are here as well. Obviously not their problem, but so if the people that know what to do and know what needs to happen are here, as are some emergency officials already on hand. But interesting turn of events. They finally thought they had it shut off. They don't. 31-25 is the score as we await to start the fourth quarter here from Mount Vernon. South 7 Conference action. There's always something that happens on any given night. I don't think he necessarily expected this, but give credit to Chaos Cage and the Orphanage for keeping everybody entertained as well as they chant back and forth. But right now, Danny, the Rams played hot basketball to close out that third quarter. Big play by the Rams. Many would assume that Fitzgerald is going to take the shot to end that third quarter. Unselfish play as he's able to get it to Shantez Taylor, who gets a mid-post jumper.
Yeah, it is. And one of those deals where everybody's getting into it, and I think what the fire alarm did, once everybody figured out it was a false alarm, got him back in the game. Might have been a good thing for Centralia to kind of slow this down, so if Centralia comes back and wins, might be a deal where, hey, who pulled the alarm from Centralia to do this, and when people are still scurrying around, the alarm's off, we'll start the fourth.
Kind of like the infamous lights being shut off in some places, or water sprinklers
They're still
being
griping
turned
about
on.
that.
7:53 to play in the fourth. We're underway. Rams with the basketball to start. They have a lead of 6. Reeves right in the circle. Left hand throws back to the right wing now for Gilwan. Gilwan looking underneath. It's Taylor, the hero of the quarter. Leads in. Yes. Taylor has 6.5. It's 33-25. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams. Whether we have fire alarm delays or action going on in front of us, Community First Bank welcomes you back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Between the circles, that is Owens. Back off to the right wing for the Orphans. Tunyas will come to the near side. That is a give-and-go play, and a Tunyas. He'll leave it short. Had the easy pass from Barry. Now misses it off the offensive rebound. Tunyas 0 for 2 that trip, and a big defensive rebound for Mount Vernon.
Don't tell anybody Mount Vernon got a break because Dylan Reeves about tore his arm off.
I wondered about that because he was going up strong, and then suddenly the shot did not match the effort. As the Rams are going to stretch out the floor here, maybe kill some clock, up 8. Their largest lead of the night, either team's largest lead, with 6:51 to play in the fourth. Deep left wing, it's Gilwan Nelson with the basketball. Centralia will counter, and they're switching man defense. It's off of the right sideline. That's Taylor. Reeves at the circle. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios is driven by Tyler's, your best connection for your next Toyota. Find out about the Tyler Toyota e-discount at tylertoyota.net. Totally new, totally for you, totally Tyler's. As we're going to have plenty of time to get some scores in throughout the night. Or throughout this fourth quarter at the rate we're going. 6:33 left, 33-25. The Ram lead is 8. They had it side of the bounds. Off of the deep right wing, that is Fitzgerald. Throwing off the right sideline, that's going to be Nelson. Or excuse me, Hunter. Distracted by the scurrying of school officials about as they try to figure out what happened. And there, with another big hoop, Shantez Taylor, 4 in the quarter, 8.5, and the Ram lead blossoms to 10.
Kind of like bookends right now. Fitzgerald's early, Taylor late. Rams by 10.
Right of the circle, that's Obermeyer. With 6 minutes to play in the fourth, we're going to have a contact foul away from the basketball. And it looks like this one is going to be on Bryce Hunter.
Now a little touchy. He's got 4 now. That's the problem there, is he's going to have to sit.
No, it's on Reeves. No, it's on Hunter. I'm sorry. They're slow to update the scoreboard. So 4 fouls on Bryce Hunter. 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And the Orphans will inbound out of the box set. They're looking for Bilberry. Almost lost it off a high bounce pass. Pushes the defender back, up and in. Big basket by Bilberry. Makes it 35-27. 8-point game here with 5:50 left to play in the quarter. It's now Fitz trying to fight off the pressure, leans through, and that is going to be a travel. Didn't look like he picked up his pivot. The official says otherwise. It'll be a turnover on the Rams.
The official was right there, so you got to give him the credit of the call. There's a full page of scores coming after this game. You want scores first? We got them here.
Bird Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon, or Home Medical at 12th and Main. They'll take care of us. They'll take care of you. They'll take care of everybody. Scores after the game. 5:32 left. Centralia off of the inbound, off of the turnover. Right wing, that is Owens. This is not over by a long shot. 3. Obermeyer in and out. Rebound underneath Tunyas. Pushes his way back, has his pocket pick. Stolen away. They'll fight for a jump ball. Ram basketball.
Centralia. I got the arrow on the home on the scoreboard, and they pointed this way to here. Okay.
My apologies. I was looking at the scoreboard.
Nope. 2 different things listed. Not your fault if it's not listed correctly.
5:21 to play in the fourth. It'll be Orphan basketball. Now the scoreboard's flipped again, so remind me to look at the table. Up top, I have it written down now. 3 on the way, no good. That was Nunnery. Rebound to Nelson and a foul on the Orphans. That looks to be Obermeyer, and this is going to go the other way with 5:16 to play. 35-27 Rams.
Feel the Orphans getting a little frustrated here right now. We'll see how this goes. A lot of personnel slipping around now.
5:16 to go in the ball game. 35-27. Rams pressure deep in the backcourt. Fitz trying to break it, gets across the timeline. Races to the basket, loses underneath Gilwan. Yes! Something out of nothing for the Rams. They're back up 10 on the Nelson rescue.
Draw it up in the dirt, works for a layup.
4:59 to play in the fourth. You're watching online at WMIXsports.com, powered by Rend Lake College. Over 100 degree and certificate programs. Read about them on their website. Off of the right side, Obermeyer fouled on the way up.
Good defense, just better offense. He was able to get a shot off into the defenders, and Mount Vernon that time. Second foul on Shantez Taylor. That is Mount Vernon's 6th. And boy, there's a huge free throws for Centralia right now. And so I'm telling you right now, Centralia is now 0 for 4 in the second half on free throws, just killing the comeback right now from the line.
4:48 left to go in regulation. 37-27. Rams on top. Second one by Obermeyer. No good. 0 of 5 as Tunyas gets the rebound. Between the circles for Waith. Now to the left side for Bilberry. Gives back to Owens, left wing. Trying to dribble in on Fitzgerald. To the basket. Shot up. Almost swatted away. But the kind iron gives it to Owens. It's 37-29.
Quick. Easy.
Pressuring Fitzgerald in the backcourt. Sails it across the timeline. Right corner. Here comes Mr. Nelson, backs to the defender, and they're going to say a foul on the floor. Well, shot won't count. It's a 1-and-1 now for Gilwan. Going to earn him at the line.
Can't add a little continuation there. They would have had to have went to the other association for that rule.
As Gilwan goes to the line on the third foul by De'Aaron Owens. Rams up 8, looking to make it 10 with 4:24 to go in the fourth quarter. First one, no good, so no second. Rebound to Waith with 4:22 left. It'll be Waith to walk it across the timeline at the circle. 4:15 to play. Waith across the dribble to the elbow. Trying to battle Hunter, lost the basketball, recovers. Throws back to the top, Bilberry. Now he trying to get to the hoop. Goes in, and a charge. A great charge taken by Luke Wilson.
These officials, for this atmosphere, this rivalry, 3 of the best officials and one of the best officiated games I've seen all year. Wonderful job by this crew.
You can be upset if you're a fan, I guess, if they're calling it tightly, but they're consistent about it and they're right. Great game tonight by these guys. 37-29. Rams up top looking to finish a great game with 4:06 to go in the fourth. Length of the floor inbound is into Hunter. He gives it to Fitz. Owen slips, gives him some time. Left hand dribble by Fitzgerald. Crossover across the timeline. Looking to get to the basket. Almost has his pocket picked, but great wherewithal to get in the right corner to Taylor. Floats the pass up top. Great save by Wilson into Fitzgerald. They fall to the floor, and now it's Ram basketball on the alternating possession rule.
Lee Bennett not happy with something.
Doug Creel not happy, but Wilson gave it a great effort at the end to save the possession. And now it'll be Rams inbounding the ball at the half court. Near sideline, far sideline to those of you watching. With 3:49 to play in the fourth quarter, 37-29, the Rams lead is 8. Community First Bank of the Heartland, home of the One Account, featuring free checking and high-yield interest. They're the official voice of sports on WMIX, local sports, high school sports. That is. It'll be Taylor to inbound, into the left court. It'll be for Fitzgerald's foul on De'Aaron Owens, his fourth. Fitz to the line.
Woo. Called tight, 1-1. Rams can seal this win by getting to the line. The fourth foul on Owens. And Brad can get to the line and finish this off. You keep making it, adding to your lead as you go.
Oh, no. Fitz to the line for the 1-1. He'll have another.
One more. 38-29. The seesaw game goes up and down.
Fitz back at the line and makes both. 39-29, the Rams are up double digits with 3:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Deep left wing, that's Owens. Right hand dribble to the arc with 3:36 left. Gives to Bilberry. Right of the arc now for Obermeyer, to the top for Waith. Winning Edge is one of our great sponsors now. Lee Bennett wants a timeout. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 39-29, Rams up 10 with 3:24 left to go, and the Rams have played much better basketball.
Much better basketball. How about this score? Let me throw this one at you. Salem over Effingham, 37-36.
That's a great effort by the Wildcats. They're making it interesting. See if they show signs of improvement into the new year.
See them next week. And right now with a 10-point lead as this timeout rolls out, Althoff leads Marion 49-38 at the end of 3. Cahokia leads Carbondale 30-29. And Hamilton County wins at home tonight, wins on the road actually at Johnson City 52-51 in Black Diamond play. Nashville just beat DuQuoin 70-39. They led at the end of 1, did Nashville over DuQuoin 27-1.
It'll be Obermeyer to inbound off the sideline. Between the circles now to the left wing. It's Owens. 3:21 to play in the fourth. Here come the Orphans down 10. Into the corner, Obermeyer. Gonna dribble baseline. Off the double team, no good. Good defense by the Rams. They will get, nope. Thought he was gonna point the other way. The Orphans will keep the basketball.
Yep. Murphy has beat Benton 34-31. Boy, we got a lot of scores coming up later, let me tell you.
Up top. 3 on the way. Orphans, they make it. That's Waith. Top of the key bomb, and it's 39-32. They're back within 7. Pressure by Centralia. Almost turned over the backcourt. Now a foul on Obermeyer, and that'll send Fitzgerald to the line for the 1 and bonus.
Well, he has to shoot 1-on-1. Next Centralia foul, the Rams will go to line for 2. As Mount Vernon or Centralia be over the bonus.
3:01 left in this one in regulation, 39-32. All kinds of legends in attendance tonight.
Snuck in.
Kent Williams is here, and very few knew about it.
Uh-huh.
We're too busy yipping with his dad.
Well,
game in and game out. As Fitz makes the first.
That's most of my yipping, though. We got a little
yes,
joshing going back and forth. He didn't want to wear my coat tonight outside. I told him I don't want you to get chilled.
Fitz is at the line shooting the back end, but Kim Williams here, Ryan Quick here as far as Ram alumni. Not missing this one. 41-32. Fitzgerald makes the free throws. Rams are up 9, 2:58 to play in the fourth. Oh, Waith wants another 3 from up top. No good. Not quite the hot hand. Is now the rebound. Gilwan. Hunter the other way, and he's fouled before he gets to the basket.
Foul. On the floor, not intentional. Didn't go after any body part. Just impeded his progress to the basket. Couldn't get a shot. And Hunter, nope. And Hunter will go to line. Yep, that's who it was. Okay.
Oh, man. At the line, Hunter. Makes it 42-32. We'll have another one coming on the back end. Bryce at the line. His second one on the way. It's good. The Rams have made their free throws, whereas the Orphans have not. Their largest lead now 11 with 2:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Tony Wilt will have a State Farm Player of the Game in your postgame show. Obermeyer, good head fake to the free throw line. To Waith, loses the basketball, regains control. Now Owens underneath. Out of the right corner, Tunyas will throw back to the wing. Bilberry dribbles in, left hand, shot up, no good. Vanderbilt going to the back door at the last moment. They'll probably give him a shot.
I think that's a key point in this game is the fact that Centralia had any hope of coming back, getting close, tie, take the lead. Were kind of impeded a little bit tonight by the free throw misses. Mount Vernon's made theirs, extended the lead. That's been the entire difference tonight.
Free throw. Good by Bilberry. Their first make now of the second half from the line. What were they? 1 of 7 previously, or 0 of 7 previously? Second one's good. So Bilberry makes both free throws to get it back to single digits. 43-34. Rams up 9 with 2:25 to play in the fourth. Fitz trying to fight off the pressure from Waith. Gets across the timeline. Finds a seam. Backdoor pass. Gilwan Nelson. 45-34. Nelson has been a star in the fourth quarter as well. It's a three-headed monster against the Orphans. The Rams are up 45-34. Obermeyer inside the free throw line. Screw play up, no good. Rebounded, a jump ball forthcoming. No, Taylor fights and comes away with it. Into the front court. Taylor linked the floor. Blocked from behind. Tunyas saved by the Orphans. Into Gilwan. Off glass. Blocked from behind. Rebound is tipped to the right wing. Hunter's shot swatted away. Rebound and a Out of all of that, they go with the principle of verticality breakage on Gilwan Nelson.
Yep.
Have let a little bit of clobbering get away on both sides of the floor here. But now this will be a 1-and-1 for Centralia to get it back within single digits. Oh, my.
Oh, my is right. A very, very interesting play. It's been frenetic. That's for certain.
First free throw, front rim, no good. Rams get the rebound.
No luck for the Orphans at the line tonight.
A minute 44 left. High pressure in the backcourt. Fitz trying to get across the timeline. Doug Creel wants a timeout. He also wants to argue why no foul as the Rams try to get it across, but you have to get up a little faster than that.
Well, you're not going to get that foul call if you don't pass the ball. When you're trying to go 1-on-4, you're not going to get that call. You got to get rid of it. That's why the official wasn't going to bail him out at that point.
45-34. The Rams are up 11. They'll have the basketball at the timeout. Inbound will come about a quarter court in the backcourt. As it'll be Ram basketball. This is your Medicine Shop timeout. Dr. Eric Black is a second-generation owner of the Medicine Shop, proudly supporting the local community. You can find him in Mount Vernon. Again, 2339 Broadway in the King City. It's 45-34. The Rams are up 11. Looking to go to 15-3 and then go to 3-2 in the South 7. If they can hang on here for a minute 41. Inbound will come from Luke Wilson near the corner. Probably going to look for Taylor. Draw some of the focus away from Fitzgerald, and that'll be a foul on Waite, and that'll send Taylor to the line.
Other guys can get into this, handle the ball, get to the line, and secure this Mount Vernon victory tonight.
I think when we look at the stats, we will see that the Orphans going, I believe, they'll make that 0 of 5 to start the second half from the free throw line. A condemning statistic in this one is to the line will go Taylor. He makes the first. The lead is now a dozen. 46-34. He can make it a baker's dozen with a minute 38 left to go. It's presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. With friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, you do have a choice, but they make it simple in Jefferson County at Community First Bank. Taz, both good. That is now 10 in the game for Sean Taz, and Taz has a big second half, 47-34. Owens up top, high-low, right-hand layup, good, and one. Somehow anticlimactic at that point, but he still gets the bucket.
But great move. I mean, the second half, the offense for Centralia has not come as easily. The defense for Mount Vernon has made it very, very difficult.
As at the line is De'Aaron Owens for the and one. The foul was on Taylor. His free throw is good. So a three-point play for Centralia brings them back within 10, 47-37. As there are some, well, not as shocking now.
Where?
Top South 7.
I got all kinds of scores if I found that one.
Yeah, you do. I'm looking at that one.
Yeah.
47-37, Rams with the inbound, fighting to the backcourt. It's going to be Fitz to race across. Dribbles through traffic with a minute 22 left. 47-37, the Rams will get on their feet. We're approaching the 1 minute mark with a minute 16. Fitz to the basket, layup is good, and one. Probably should have been a charge, but Fitz will go to the line for the three-point play.
Guy was standing too far under the basket. If they ever put my rule in and bring it in a half circle underneath there, it's a blocking foul anyway. The guy was standing under the rim. Irritates me at this level that guys will take charges under the basket and get to draw the charge. That was a great call by the official.
What an effort tonight by the white, black, and orange of Mount Vernon, leading the Orphans 49-37. A three-point play by Fitzgerald, who's only missed one free throw. It was a three-shot setback in the third quarter. He's perfect from the line here in the fourth, 4 of 4, 5 of 5.
How about him? How about him?
How about
50-37.
Making a case to be your State Farm, your Tony Wilt State Farm play. Comes up with a steal, steals it away from Owens. To Taylor, to Nelson. Tried to slam it, no good. Nelson was looking for the jam. He promised us one before the game. Comes up short, rebound to Centralia. 3 on the way, Bilberry airballs. Now for the basketball.
Nobody saw it, Yohan. He did promise us. He came up well before the JV game started and said, I'm looking to get one tonight. We will have to discuss with him after the game.
He said he was going to come up big, but came up short. Hey, a year ago, that doesn't even happen. Doesn't even get close. He's grown about 4 inches. As now we'll have a foul.
Yes,
a
yes,
travel
he
in
did.
the backcourt.
That's a great call. Yep. These officials have been very good. Can't complain at all.
52.5 seconds left. 50-37. Rams up 13. They're looking to improve to 15-3, 3-2 in the South 7 to stay near the driver's seat. As now we're going to have a foul here. Looked like a clean steal by Wilson. In fact, it was. As he picked it away from Bilberry, Bilberry commits the frustration foul. And now Luke goes to the line to shoot two, looking for his first points of the night. You can get the impression the game might have already been iced, but would really do some damage here at the strike.
Yeah, 50-37. Rams have done the damage at the line. That's the difference. Centralia had their opportunities going to the line. That was it. And I want to mention this. I love how the administration from both schools out and about, visibly present, helping to be security in this building tonight.
48 seconds left. 52-37. Three from Owens up top is good.
Oh,
big
wow.
three.
8 1/4 for him.
He's having a big quarter. Rams hurry the rebound or the inbound with 38 seconds left. Racing up the right sideline was Tez, and Tez will go to the line.
Shadow, sun come out. We have a shadow sighting.
38.1 seconds. That's a term of endearment now. Not so much about 15 years ago for some. As Tez is to the line, speaking of 15, he wears that number. Taylor big from the stripe, big from the field here in the half. It's 53-40. Looking to make it 14. 2 touchdowns here as second one's good.
They found that rope.
Yeah.
Found it from Old Trout Gym during the Christmas sessions. They brought it here.
Left wing three, Bilberry good. And the Orphans are making threes now out of desperation. Rams quickly inbound, and now we're going to have a foul all the way in the corner near the baseline, and Fitz will go to the line to shoot two. So the Rams are going to improve to 15-3. They'll be 3-2 in the South 7. The Orphans will now drop to 14-3.
Hey.
They'll be 2-3.
Got to mention Quinn McClure listening to us tonight. Colin's son, Colin, played tonight in the game.
Nice.
Woodlawn won tonight.
Get to spend a lot of time with him coming up in March, April, and May as Fitz misses the first.
I get to see Colin and Trevor all the time.
That you do. 27.1 seconds left. 54-43.
I saw an air ball from one of them the other day in PE, but I won't say who.
Uh-oh.
They know the truth.
They know they're guilty.
Yep.
Second one good. 55-43. So Fitz makes one of two that time. And now the Rams will steal it away. It's Taylor stealing the pocket away. Now Fitz up the right side. Backdoor Gilwan. Double pump layup. Thought he might have a shot at the dunk with 14 seconds left. It's a 14-point game. Rams with a big lead. And now this is a foul at half court as Owens is bringing it up to court. Yep. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams. They present all of our high school sports here on WMIX. Support them in Mount Vernon Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida, the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County.
Yeah, the
No good on the
Orphans
first.
free throw line has been miserable.
This is Obermeyer at the line. Missed two earlier in the quarter. This is atypical of them. And the Rams are going to win this one here tonight. Second free throw is good to make it 57-44. 11 seconds to go. Orphans not giving up. Fitz trips, gives it to Wilson. Pocket picked by Obermeyer. Foul on Wilson. That's his fifth. And now Obermeyer goes back to the line to shoot two again.
Yep. Traffic jam on 7th Street getting ready to happen.
You betcha. Thankful to be here with you on WMIX. WMIXSports.com. Saturday Sports Show comes your way on AM 940 tomorrow after the 8 o'clock news. We'll talk with Doug Creel. We'll also talk with Jeff Lana and a bevy of other guests. It's midwinter tournament preview time on the SSS on the AM. I like letters. Obermeyer likes the first free throw as he makes it. Makes the second. 57-46, 6.5 seconds to go. And now Gilwan in the backcourt. Just needs to get it across the timeline with three, and the Rams are going to win it. Stuff at the buzzer. He got it down. Gilwan got his slam, and we end this one 59-46. As Nelson goes for the dunk and the flush at the buzzer, and we go to a break. 59-46 your final. The Rams beat Centralia. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
So, how's your New Year's resolution coming?
I am done with it already.
It's awfully early in 2015 to have already broken your New Year's resolution.
I didn't break it. I've already completed it.
What do you mean?
I opened a free checking account at People's National Bank and no longer paid half a checking account.
Sounds like you have it made. My resolution was to clean out the garage.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
This is Rob Phillips with Schmidt Ford of Salem. With over a decade of coaching youth football, I know what it takes to have a strong lineup, and here at Schmidt Ford we have it. Whether it's the strength of the #1 selling pickup for the past 38 years, the Ford F-150, or the speed of the Mustang GT, we have put together a winning team. With big rebates or 0% financing, now is the time for you to own a new Ford. Come in and let Coach Phillips or any of our sales staff lead you to victory at Schmidt Ford, 1815 West Main, Salem, Illinois.
Hello, I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. Whether it's your first time buying individual health insurance or you're just looking for better coverage, I can help you find the health plan that's right for you and your family. I'm certified to guide you through the health insurance marketplace and explain the differences between fixed benefit insurance, major medical, short-term medical, as well as any supplemental coverage you may need. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac Postgame Show starts now.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, sponsor of this post-game show, is the Mount Vernon Rams victorious in front of a sold-out crowd at Changnon Gymnasium. Your final score, the Mount Vernon Rams 59 to Centralia Orphans 46. Rams improved to 15-3. They're 3-2 in the South 7. The Orphans will drop to 14-3. They are now 2-3 in the conference. All of their losses on the road. 59-46 your final. We'll take a break and come back on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Don't forget, you can schedule your service appointments online at schmidtchevrolet.com. This is Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Dodge has done it again. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ram dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. The Ram 1500 is the defending back-to-back truck of the year and shows no signs of relinquishing the throne. The 2015 Ram 1500 Crew Cab gets the job done outside, but now doubles as a command center with Uconnect access system, allowing you to have a mobile office and entertainment center. For a limited time, you can get double the truck for just part of the price. You'll love $1,500 off in total rebates or enjoy 0% financing for 84 months plus a $500 rebate. Our massive selection will not last long. Come see one of our sales associates and get more for your trade at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or view our new and pre-owned inventory online at kingcitychryslercenter.com.
Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as t-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
Welcome back. Sold out Changnon Gymnasium. Witness the Rams getting their 15th win tonight. It was over the Centralia Orphans, Your final score, 59-46. Glad to have you back with us in your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo, and Danny in front of a sold-out crowd. What an atmosphere as the Rams get a big win over the Centralia Orphans.
Big win, big game. Gotta love it. I mean, Mount Vernon played very well, especially down the stretch. Fitzgerald's early, Taylor late. The exclamation point by Gilwan gives Mount Vernon the win.
Well, what an exclamation point it was as Nelson went up with the slam. He didn't break his promise to us. We're happy about that. And the Rams are certainly happy about 15-3 and now 3-2 in the South 7. As we'll get you the rest of the conference standings once we have some of the scores in our Bird Watson scoreboard. But first, as we always do here on your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame, we owe you scoring and stats of this one that'll tell the tale of this Ram Baker's Dozen victory.
Mount Vernon was 15-28 from two-point range, 54%, 3 of 7 from the arc for 43%. They go 18-35 from the field in the game for 51%. Centralia 11-23 from two-point range, 48%, 3 of 10 from the arc for 30. The Orphans go 14 of 33 from the field for 42%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 20 of 25 for 80%, while the Orphans are 12 of 20 for 60%. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 27-16. While the turnovers, Mount Vernon had 14, Centralia 13. Scoring in the game, Tyreek Bilberry led the way with 14 for the Orphans. De'Aaron Owens had 10, Ryan Obermeyer 9, Devin Tunyas 8, London Way 5, and Dawson Berry 2. The Rams are led by Braden Fitzgerald with 24, Gilwan Nelson with 12, Shantez Taylor 12, Brighton Bowers 5, Bryce Hunter 4, and Luke Wilson 2 for a final score of Mount Vernon 59, Centralia 46.
Statement win at home for the Rams. They head into the Salem tournament on Thursday night. They'll play the Green Wave of Mattoon on Thursday at 6:30. 6:15 will be your pregame. No video, just audio at WMIXsports.com. We'll have all the action on 94.1 FM. We'll take another break on your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll come back. We'll have your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game and a Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard. This is Rams Basketball, powered by the official voice of the Rams, Community First Bank.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
At Vanterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Vanterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Vanterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Vanterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Happy New Year. This is Mike from Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, and our family's third generation is proud to bring to you the most innovative car, truck, and SUV store. We appreciate your business. It's the totally new, totally Tyler's, and it's totally for you. Happy New Year from Tyler's in Mount Vernon, exit 95, or on the web at tylersbuickgmc.com.
Totally Tyler's.
Buick GMC.
Hi, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. Whether you are a new customer or one that has been loyal to State Farm for years, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your business. If you are not currently with State Farm and are looking for someone you can trust to handle your insurance or financial service needs, let me invite you into our office. You will have a local agent you can work with, backed by the industry leader in State Farm. Find us in the phone book, online, or flag the State Farm Jeep down if you have to. However you find us, we look forward to talking to you soon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
Changnon Gymnasium saw the Mount Vernon Rams win 59-46 over the Centralia Orphans. Here for your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside, and we really didn't talk it over beforehand. No. Our Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. So many great candidates here tonight, and you look at free throws down the stretch, you look at offense the entire way, you look at who came alive late. So many great contenders for the award tonight.
Great contenders. Fitz early and late. I kind of like how Shantez Taylor played. Be careful. Be careful. 2 o'clock. Okay, good. He went that way. A lot of choices. I kind of like, I'll be honest, Shantez Taylor for me. I mean, I know Fitz did his usual, but just a very good effort, I thought, by him. That's who I'm leaning hard on.
I'm going to put it this way. Fitz sealed the victory.
Yeah.
I thought Shantez Taylor won the game.
That's a good way to put it.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shantez Taylor with his effort tonight is your your Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game. Find Tony in his office, give him a call sometime, or check him out online at TonyWilt.com. You can always track down the white State Farm Jeep if you must. So, Shantez Taylor in this victory is your Ram player of the game here tonight. And I have a feeling you are just about ready, if you're not already ready, for our Bird Watson scoreboard. You can find Bird Watson 2 locations, now each specialized. You can find home medical equipment and scrubs and the like at 12th and Main, or fully staffed pharmacy at 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 2 specialized locations to serve you better. It's Bird Watson.
Okay, I think I got about as many as I'm going to get here.
Okay.
All right, one last surge. Okay, here comes the scoreboard. And it's loaded. Mount Vernon wins the JV game tonight, 34-32. Here are some scores. South 7. Altoff beat Marion 64-55. Cahokia loses at Carbondale 52-43. Ohio Division River to River. Murphy over Benton 34-31. Frankfort over Massac on the road 75-55. Harrisburg beat Heron 53-40. DuQuoin loses at Nashville 70-39. Pinckneyville wins at Carterville 55-44. And AJ wins at home against Sparta 62-37. Let's go to the Black Diamond. Sester Valero over ZR 63-26. Christopher at home beats Goreville. Big late tally, but that game was closer than the final score. Christopher wins 68-49. Fairfield nudges Carmite 53-51. Hamilton County beat Johnston City 52-51. And Vienna beats El Dorado 66-48. Here comes the potpourri of scores from wherever I found them. Belleville East beats Granite City 65-62. Robinson beats Edwards County 57-35. Westglen beats Oakville 63-59. Grayville beats Sisney 74-67. Flora beat Olney 45-33. It was Weber Township beating Sandoval 53-37. It was Greenville over Vandalia 73-46. Edwardsville loses to Alton tonight 63-52. That is a final and a huge upset. Salem, in the biggest upset of the night so far that we can find, beats Effingham 37-36. It was Mount Zion beating Charleston 73-44. Highland holds on to beat Madison 55-53. Bree Central beat Redbud 55-28. Cowden Herrick beat Stu Strauss 52-43. Gillespie beat Litchfield 71-46. Agape Christian beat Alvarado 60-46. And Collinsville beat Belleville West 64-57. That's your scoreboard that we have right now, and it was filled.
It'll be on WMIXsports.com before you know it tonight. The Rams win this one 59-46. That was the Bird Watson Pharmacy scoreboard. That'll do it for us tonight. Any final thoughts on the Rams' effort here?
I thought a couple of things. I think early on, the rust of Mount Vernon not playing a few games here lately were key. They shook that rust off. Fitz gets 10 second quarter points to kind of propel him a little bit. And then at that point, Fitz handed the baton off to Taylor. One of the differences is Mount Vernon made their free throws tonight, and Centralia, when they had the opportunity to kind of get back in the game, missed their free throws, and it kind of stunned and killed their momentum to try to even come back, and Mount Vernon felt that and put the hammer down on them.
That they did, and they win it here tonight 59-46. For all of us at WMIX Sports, for Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton back at the studio, I'm Chris Hugo reminding you the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams 59, the Centralia Orphans 46. We talk about it tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940. Or listen to us online at WMIXsports.com. And then our next Ram broadcast will be Thursday night, 6:15 pregame, 6:30 the tip. The Rams and Mattoon. No video, just audio at WMIXsports.com. Or like we are every game, 94.1 FM here on WMIX. That does it for us tonight. So long from Changnon.
Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports is sponsored